We're back, I guess.
From outer space.
From outer space.
Don't turn around now. Well, I just miss you in the face. I don't know. I'm not Aretha Franklin or whoever did that song. I forget.
Yeah. So,
not Ray Charles. Sorry.
Who's Ray Charles?
Blind guy that plays piano.
Oh, okay. Sometimes I don't like remember names, and then you describe them, and I'm like, oh, I get it now.
The other blind guy that plays piano other than Stevie Wonder.
I saw a really offensive meme, and I like me some offensive memes because they don't usually offend me. And I don't know, I'll have to show you later because it's hard to describe.
Especially when he wears the Hitler hat.
I guess I'll describe the meme. Okay. It was that guy, the guy who's blind, played the piano.
Yeah.
And it was the component cables, you know, the yellow, red, white ones.
Yeah.
Except the yellow one was missing, because that's the video cable.
Oh. Okay.
And then below it was what was it? Who is the deaf classical composer?
Oh, Beethoven.
Beethoven, yeah, I thought so. And it was just the yellow cable for him, and then below that was Van Gogh.
Yeah.
And it was a yellow cable and just a white cable and not the red cable, because the red cable is for stereo, and he cut his ear off.
Oh God, no.
It was hilarious. It was a funny, offensive meme.
The interesting thing about Beethoven was, like, from a compositional standpoint, like I kind of like, even though he was kind of a jerk, I do kind of admire the fact he was able to write stuff even though he was deaf, because like he went deaf like over time, like he wasn't always deaf, because like I write things sometimes like by like ideas in my head and the math in my head, but then I play them out and they just don't sound right. They just like they sound almost the way I was hoping, and then like I'm like, nah, I need to make some adjustments. Yeah. So like to know that he was able to do that, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes when I'm writing lyrics, because at this point I've probably written like 30 songs or something.
Yeah.
Like I'll write some stuff, and like when I actually like do it out loud, I'm like, that doesn't sound that good.
You're like, I sound like a noob.
And then sometimes it sounds better than I thought.
Yeah.
But usually, like 99% of the time, I just have to like change around a couple words, and it's the same thing, but it sounds better.
That's how I feel about my math on composition. 99% of the time I do, but then there's that Jar Jar Binks moment where there's like one note that's just like, and I'm like, oh God. So I could probably compose deaf, but I need like one person to just like,
to just tell you if something was a little off.
Yeah, like that one note just sounds terrible, bro.
Yeah. Here we go. it took like, it was a whole like 3 minutes of just like loading.
Loading the game.
Yeah. All right. So I wonder if we unlocked any. No, we haven't. We got like basic equipment. All right.
Can you unlock like multiple little floaty dudes and just have like 20 floaty dudes around you?
No, you can unlock like skins for them, but that's pretty much it.
Oh, speaking of floaty dudes, remind me to show you I Am the Best later. We talked about it earlier.
Okay.
Oh, do we have a piece of paper? I'm gonna forget. I'm gonna text myself right now.
Okay, text yourself.
Yeah, I am the best.
That sounds like an insult. Go text yourself.
I feel like texting yourself "I am the best" every day is like something you do if you're like really insecure. Where am I? Although maybe if you did it every day, like for a year, like maybe you would feel better about yourself. Like maybe it would penetrate your psyche. You eventually turn into Kanye. I don't know who the heck is calling me right now.
You just fake having confidence until you have confidence.
Oh, because I'm trying to call myself right now. That's why it isn't working. I'm like, why isn't this working? Okay, there we go.
All right.
I am the best. Okay, there we go. So now it's going to text me that. So when I look at my phone after we finish this episode, I can show you I am the best, which is a really funny video.
All right.
If you could be the best at something arbitrary, what would you be the best at?
Clapping. Because I'm already super good at clapping.
If I had to choose something that I'm not like already like part of to be good at, like something I've never done, I would be, man, what do I, or something that I generally don't care about but I'd like to be good at. Oh man, you know what I'd really like to be good at is tennis.
Tennis?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of like tennis.
Because then I'd have a sport I could actually play. I'm terrible at sports.
Pulse rifle? Yeah, there we go.
And I like to, I just feel like tennis is the least like barbaric sport there is. Next to like, no, you know what? Scratch tennis. I want to be really good at badminton.
Badminton?
Yeah.
That's like even wimpier tennis.
Yeah. I want to be really good at that. But like super good, like tournament level, Olympic level good at badminton.
Do they have badminton at the Olympics?
They did at one point. There was a big controversy about it between like two teams were intentionally trying to lose so that they would go against a crummier team later or something like that, and it was like they got disqualified from the Olympics or something like that. I'm not kidding. This was like a controversy at the Olympics. Like I forget if it was Korea versus China, or I feel like it was either Korea or China, or Korea versus China, or it was one of those teams like was failing intentionally to so that they could go up against like I forget who it was, like the Netherlands or something like that. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but just type like failing at badminton in the Olympics as a controversy and into Google, and yeah, they were failing intentionally and they both got disqualified. Because it was the worst game of professional badminton ever.
Imagine people watching and they're just like, huh, is badminton really hard or something?
Yeah. But imagine trying to lose intentionally against somebody else who's trying to lose intentionally. It becomes like a new sport at that point.
Who can play this the worst?
Yeah.
Oh, level up again. I didn't even do anything.
Oh, apparently you walked around the town.
Yeah, I guess that'll do it. Alright.
Nothing left but the fall. The story, fallen in the city of the battle feature. No, got the hiccups.
You doing okay there?
I'm dying of hiccups.
Alright, let's see. Oh, grenades. There we go.
Grenades.
I needed that to live.
Can you get yellow AIDS?
Yellow AIDS?
Or blue AIDS?
Sure.
Because you got green AIDS. I looked really stupid at you right then. Like, I thought I was the most clever person.
I was just staring back at Trevor and I'm just like, I'm sorry, what?
Yeah. Not even a pity clap. Not even a pity clap. That was worse than a dad joke. That was a grandpa joke. Hey,
Right.
Brent, I got your nose.
The most like low tier joke of all time. I've
Yeah.
got your nose. Doesn't even work on children because by the time they're old enough to know what a nose is, they don't think you can just take it off.
Yeah.
Okay, how do I?
Can I ask you to put an edit picture on this?
Okay.
All right. I want you to show a picture of a monkfish.
Okay.
I have a friend who thinks these are cute or loves them. Is like, I think that they're one of their. She's like, these are one of my favorite animals. And it was at that point I said to her, I was like, if somebody wanted to hit on you, they'd have to be worried about not being ugly enough. They'd have to be like, look, babe, I just rubbed like, what's it called? Like pork grease all over my face, so I broke out like I did when I was 12. Like, they'd be like thinking about getting like a mullet with like a reverse soul patch.
Reverse soul patch.
Yeah. I don't know. I was thinking about like horrible ideas. Sorry. This game brings out the worst in me. There's something from Star Wars that looks like. Now, granted, it's a spaceship, but still, there's something. Like an A ship or a B ship or a Q bar. I don't know.
Q bar?
I don't know. There's something. Put up a picture of a Wookiee. Kidding, you don't have to. But please put up a picture of a monkfish. I have a friend who literally was like, I love those. They're my thing.
Oh, I was about to Google it, and then the game's just like, oh, I'll load.
Google what?
Monkfish.
Oh, yeah, they're terrifying. They look like a Zelda dungeon slept with a pancake. And had a baby, and that baby rolled around in mud. It's just like, they're the worst looking creature ever. I just can't understand why anybody would like them. And they taste terrible. Well, some people think they taste good. I think they taste terrible.
Well, you know what? Go ahead and look up a picture so I can give my opinion on the on the video.
I'll look up a monkfish for you. I think I actually saved a picture of a monkfish to my phone to remind me what true ugliness looks like. No matter how ugly I get, I will never look as disgusting as this.
Ooh.
Or this.
Ah.
Yeah. It's just terrifying.
Huh.
Oh no, I just accidentally looked at I am best on my phone. Oh, I suddenly feel better about myself. I am the best.
You're the best around.
Is he repairing the ship or is he extracting data?
I think he's extracting data.
You should shoot it and have him get angry at you.
Nothing happened.
They managed to restore an information hub here, down in the tunnels below.
I like how when it says it on my phone, it says me is typing. As I type it into the phone, it's like me is typing.
Not you, me.
Yeah. Well, that would be even funny if it said you is typing.
You is typing.
Yeah. Monkfish aside.
Yeah, it does look kind of ugly.
Yeah. I'm not saying it's the ugliest thing I've ever seen. I'm just saying the ugliest thing I've ever seen would be like, yo, bro.
Oh my gosh.
Like, would be like, they'd be friends. You getting wrecked.
Yeah, a little bit. Also doesn't help that I'm playing on like a tiny screen.
Yeah.
Because I'm like going for headshots and I'm just like, where is their head?
One of them who's like, heard you say that is like, I'm trying to get into acting.
Oh look, I got
pulls out a bunch of pictures. These are my headshots.
Oh my gosh, that's a huge increase. Oh, that's where I'm supposed to go.
So you say Destiny fans hate, like nobody's a fan of this game anymore. I say if people are a fan of it, they just hate it, even though they still play it.
I mean, I'm not going to say nobody's a fan of it,
mm-hmm.
because that's not really what I said, but like...
I don't know. I apologize. What did you say?
I said something like hardly anybody plays it anymore.
Oh, okay.
There are still like lots of people who like it.
Yeah.
And I mean, I still like this game.
Yeah.
But I also had zero anticipation because I didn't play Halo.
Mm-hmm.
And this is like by the Halo guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had zero anticipation, and I also played it a year after it came out, which is apparently when it got a lot better.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because when it first came out, everyone was like, "Oh, this game's a mess."
Okay.
So by the time I got around to it, it was already fixed.
That's everybody's opinion of Destiny 2.
Kinda, yeah.
Like if you were gonna fix it, like what would you do?
A lot of the problem has to do with like grinding, like too much grinding.
Okay.
And also unclear story stuff. Like the story could have been handled a lot better.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just another guy.
Just another dude shooting at walls. Wall check. Wall's good.
Wall check. Oh. just gonna check my skill stuff. But
Now-
yeah, there's like a point later in the game where like if you want better equipment, you have to grind like a stupid amount,
Oh,
and
okay.
I just don't like that. Because like for most of the game, like you're all good. You just play a normal amount. You get a decent amount of progress when you're playing,
Yeah.
and at some point it just becomes a grind fest, and it's just I hate it.
Yeah. One of my favorite things about Chrono Trigger as an RPG
Scanning for the warp drive.
is you don't really have to grind.
Oh yeah,
You can just play, like, fight all the monsters along the way, and there you go. You're good. Like, it might be harder that way, but you should be adequate. What the heck is going on?
waves of the enemies appearing,
Oh, like you've entered, like, the
like
zombie
enemy
zone?
territory. Yeah.
So, are, like, giant skulls gonna pop out and start shooting fireballs at your face? Whoa, what's that thing?
Just a little drone.
Oh. Did you ever see Batteries Not Included?
No, is that a movie or something?
Yeah, it's actually pretty good. It's about like little robot things like that from space that like crash land on Earth, and they like try to build a little family. They're not evil; they're nice.
Ah, okay.
It's cute. It's like a cute movie. I don't remember much about it, but but it's misunderstood. They're like stealing mechanical pieces from everybody because that's how they make babies.
It's in the wall.
I don't
Okay.
mean like that's how they make babies. I mean like that's how they like make babies. So they're like stealing everybody's toaster and crap. Sorry, spoiler alert for a movie that's been out for 30 years.
Well, I don't know, Trevor. I haven't seen the movie.
Whatever. Doesn't really matter. What's this guy? What's the deal? So they've never revealed what the Traveler's deal is?
I don't think they really explained like too much about it. Whoop.
And they've never explained why these guys are so ticked off. I mean, they are blatantly evil. It's not like they're the other side and that's just that. You know, like sometimes during war it's just like, well, they're just the other side. Like it's not like whatever. It's like this is like blatantly like that thing looks like it wants to like hurt kittens. Like if I went up to this guy and I was like, what are your 3 favorite hobbies? He's like, drinking the blood of my enemies, hurting kittens, and Sudoku.
Yeah, I mean, they've definitely explained quite a bit at this point.
Mm-hmm.
It's just you have to Google it usually because it's not in the game itself. You have to go to like they like separated the game story into like these little like wiki things you look up
Oh.
because I guess they don't know how to tell a story in a game
Yeah.
anymore.
Was that intentional or did they just fail?
They had a lot of like development troubles apparently.
Oh yeah. Yeah, didn't the lead developer like leave like halfway through or something like that? He was like, "Yo guys, I'm out of here."
I think a lot of developers, like individual members of the team, like left during the development of it,
That ain't good.
and then like then the publisher wanted like a bunch of changes and stuff while they were making the game, so it was just like a whole mess.
Maybe it was supposed to be a horror game and like they
Maybe.
they were like, "No, nobody likes scary games anymore." And then like Five Nights at Freddy's comes out and they're like, "Oops, maybe we made a bad decision." Like I'm not a big fan of Five Nights at Freddy's, but you know people like it, so whatever.
Yeah.
What the heck? That sounded like bad.
Now I got like a rocket thing.
Oh, that's cool.
I like the double jump a lot more because the floaty jump is kind of hard to control.
Oh, cool.
I got rewards, I think.
Nice. You get
Yeah.
to go to Vegas.
Yes, Vegas.
You can see Britney Spears there. Supposedly, it's like the most popular show.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't think people still listened to her.
I guess not. I guess so.
Maybe they're like, oh, Britney Spears is here. I remember her from 20 years ago. Let's go see it.
I'll take you next time I go to Vegas.
Yeah, next time we go to Vegas. Oh, look at all this fancy schmancy equipment. Oh, I gotta decrypt that or whatever to use it. Okay.
Want to call it here?
Yes.